Hello, collective. Right, what we have so far is I can see that you're feeling a lot happier. You feel more healed, and it's because you liberated yourself from someone who was making bad choices and playing stupid games with you, okay? Like mind games or trying to make you jealous or whatever kind of game it was, right? Manipulation in general. So you freed yourself from that, and now you're feeling happy, right? So it's like you've just went into the next phase of your existence. So we'll look into that, okay? Right, what was happening? Yeah, healing and releasing, okay? So you released someone, went through a change and transition, okay? Yeah, because, well, maybe someone cheated, right? But either way, there's broken trust in the connection you were with, which is why it's ended, right? But it looks like it was for the best because you're happy. Look. Happiness, joy, and healing. If you're not feeling like this yet, you will be, okay? In time. So, I think we'll have a look at the tarot and see what that's saying. Okay, what's the collective need to know? Yeah, just keep getting this whole new clean slate, new beginning. You're all fresh and new, right? Oh, wow. You have major abundance coming to you, right? I'm here like you learned a lesson in this past cycle that you were in here, right? Liberated yourself to get a new beginning. Okay, I'll show you the bottom of the deck there. This is what you were dealing with, right? Someone who was really reckless, right? To you. Oh my god, yeah. Look, this is on the bottom of the deck. It's like someone who just got a thrill out of making bad choices and treating you terribly, right? Like it was some sort of cheap thrill to have a jab at you or something in this connection. So now they're shattered, broken, up all night, thinking, why did I do this? And feeling like a complete failure. Okay, well, that's their story. I'll look into that in a minute, right? Anyway, your story is much better than that. You've got the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles, so you're well out of that situation, okay? Yeah, single, happy, fulfilled. You're doing fine financially, doing well in every other way, right? Your work, your money, your life in general is all looking really good. Okay, so this is no loss for you, even if it feels a little bit like that here and there, you know, little pangs in your heart and stuff. If you have any, okay. I haven't really looked at the connection too much. Okay, right, so let's go back to this deck and find out what is this person you were dealing with? What are they thinking now? They're thinking that you're their enemy and they better watch their back. Okay. Oh no. They're thinking they could have married you. And it was actually a sacred union. Oh. That's a big jump, isn't it? Right. What turned over there? Oh no. Yeah, it's because they realised the truth. That they were making bad choices and playing silly games. Oh no. Well, it looks a bit late, because why would you go back to that when you have all of this? The 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Right, so that's what they're thinking. As you're probably an enemy of theirs now, they're also thinking that you were the one, and they feel like that's the honest truth. Right, how are they feeling about the collective? Well, they're in deep reflection, right? Deep reflection. Thinking about how they messed everything up. Right, how they're thinking about the collective. Oh, full of anxiety and worry. I feel like this person was asleep, like in their ego, and kind of asleep in 3D matrix. And now that you've gone and they can see that you're actually such a great person, now they're so full of anxiety, worry, that they'll never have another chance with you. Okay. Yeah, there was a cheating card up there. Hook up, one night stand. Maybe this is what they did, and they hoped that you would never find out about it, and then you did find out. And that's why you were no longer together. Yeah, they weren't showing their true self, right? Even to themselves, not just you. Jeez, right. This person's had a major awakening since all this. Okay. This death of your connection woke them up. It was like a massive wake-up call this person had. And now that they're seeing things clearly, instead of behaving like a smart ass like they were in the past, they're now just so full of anxiety, right? Right, how are they feeling? They feel like they should never have lied to you, right? Going out and hooking up with this, whoever that is. They went in the absolute wrong direction and chose to do the wrong thing. Right. How else are they feeling? Heartbroken. Shattered. Right? It's like making a big mistake and then realising too late. There's a storm coming. There's a storm in their heart, actually. It's looking dark in there. Yeah, they're making changes now. How else are they feeling? They want to bond with you again. They still feel this closeness, like whatever connection you had. They feel this closeness in their soul, right? It's like they just weren't ready They really weren't ready to meet you. Oh, they feel like calling. It's like this person really wants to get in touch with you, right? Look at this. They know their mistakes. They feel like they wish they could take it all back. And they are actually making changes, right? Because their pain and suffering is so extreme, like the heartbreak and the storm inside their mind, inside their soul, and inside their heart. That's what they want to change, and they think that they need to come back to you. That's how they feel, right? I'll go back to tarot again. Right, so how are you feeling then about this? They think that you're their enemy and you are their counterpart, right? Right, how are you feeling about that? How are you feeling about that? Death. It's over, right? I think that's very, like, it's over, full stop. It doesn't sound like there's any room for manoeuvre there. Okay. Yeah, because you've also got this, that's you, right? Having this whole new clean slate beginning, so nothing from the past is coming with you. Or not this person anyway. You obviously have already moved on. This is how they're feeling. I don't know if you care about that. But they do want to, you might actually hear from them. Hold on, I'll look into that. Are they actually going to get in touch with the collective? They actually feel guided too. Hold on. Or they're watching you be a star, right? It's like if you have, yeah, they're watching you on the internet, right? If you've got social media or a platform, I feel it's electronic, right? So watching you electronically somehow, right? On the internet. Are you going to hear from this person? Got the Queen. They feel like it, right? It's like they want to try and come and express love. But they think that you'll be emotional about this and blow up in their face. Okay. So, what are they going to do? They feel really stuck, right? They want to apologise. They really do want to apologise, but they feel stuck. It's like they have to grow a little bit first, right? From all the games and stuff that they were playing. Like, they really have to kind of grow up a bit first before they make a move. So I wouldn't say that they're actually coming towards you. They're just watching you and wanting to communicate with you. Okay? But as of this moment, they're not actually going to do anything. Okay? Yeah, they're just hiding. Oh my god. Hiding in the background because they're responsible for doing manipulation, stabbing you in the back and all that. Okay. Yeah, they made sure they ended it, didn't they? And now they want to give it like mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Okay. Well, what I can say is, luckily you've moved on from this, right? And you've got a brand new beginning with everything you could ever wish for. Okay. Right, that's good news for you. Okay. Right. Thank you for listening. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.